What up, gang? It's Adam from What Culture Wrestling here with some awesome UK wrestling news in a week that's already been awesome for UK wrestling. Now, as gets reported, every time the dub head over to these shows, they use the time to give a number of independent talents something of a tryout, partially to see if there's anybody they want to sign, and partially just to help impart some wisdom, a nice little bit of give and take, if you will. With Raw and SmackDown in the UK, this week was no exception, but who were the lucky wrestlers who got to spend the afternoon with my dad, William Regal? Well, let's take a quick look. I say quick, there's 28 of them. As you'd expect, there were a host of big names involved, and none bigger than three-time ICW Zero-G champion Kenny Williams, whose star has risen exponentially over the last 2 years. Also familiar to ICW fans, both halves of Polo Promotions, Jackie Polo and Mark Coffey, were spotted. Progress veteran and the Deadpool of wrestling, his words, not mine, Jack Sexsmith was there, as too was the Pride of Wales Eddie Dennis, a man who's held titles in Attack, in Chaos and in Progress itself. There was also current FNW British champion Chris Ridgway. Reigning Pro Wrestling Eve champion Sami Zayn was there representing the women, as too was former kickboxer Isla Dawn, who, obviously impressing very, very quickly, found herself in a match with Asuka on Raw that very night. Fair play. Samuel Stoker and hotshot Danny Duggan, who you might recognise from IPW, were there, as too was Dick Riley, a man who not 2 weeks ago was wrestling Pete Dunne in PWC. Reckless Intent Slam champion Michael Chase was there, as too was PW4U's world champion Sexy Kev. We also had Charlie Winston and Big T Justice, two men who come in at around the 7 foot, 300 pound mark. Both those boys eat their vegetables. Who else, you ask? Well, Belfast native and ICW regular Casey Owens was there, as too was the Voodoo Queen Folakemi Lawal. Really hope I've said that right. There was also an appearance from a woman who once kayfabe beat me up and put me in a cupboard, Little Miss Roxy. We also had NGW mainstay Screwface, the current PCW World Champion Yeston John Reese, the former PCW Cruiserweight Champion Ashton Smith, Omari Hokel of Fight Club Pro, Andy Wilde of ICW, the Ugandan Warrior Naserko, and the defiant hardcore champion and scariest man I've ever met in real life, Primate. WWE have in recent years looked away from the wrestling world for their next crop of talent, and this was no exception either, as a number of the trialists have backgrounds in different disciplines. There was kickboxer Colin George, MMA pro Jake Constantinou, and 8-time British wrestling champion and Commonwealth Games bronze medalist Chinu Sandhu. Really hope I said those last two names right, as they could beat my face clean off. Now it's easy to get carried away with rumour here, and yes, these are only tryouts, but this time last year it was Pete Dunne being photographed in that very ring, and this week he beat the Cruiserweight champion on Raw, so you never know. But what was it like to actually be a part of it? Well, thankfully my reasonably limited contact with the actual industry means that I know a few of these people, and I'm sure we can find one or two to talk to right now. Oh, Roxy, we'll start with Roxy.
Hello?
Hi, is that Roxy?
It is, yeah. Hi. Who's calling?
It's Cleary from What Culture. I just wanted to see if you had a second to talk about the WWE tryout.
Clearly, I'm sure I told you never to call me again, you big creep. Why don't you just leave me alone, big weirdo?
Oh, she's gone. Don't know what that was about. Who else? Oh, Primate. It's ringing. Hello, is that Primate?
Yeah.
It's Adam from What Culture. I wanted to talk about the WWE tryout. Just wanted to ask what it was like, what you got up to, how you think it went, that kind of thing. Why does he have a phone? Well, yes, anyway, that's the news. Let us know what you think of all these guys and where their futures might lie. Should they be in WWE? Would you rather they stay on the indies? Who else should WWE be looking at these things? Let us know below, and as ever, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, I've been What Culture's own Adam Cleary, and I'll see you soon.
Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Aren't you a star? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe below, and also there's probably more content floating up above my head, so why not check that out as well? Could be a laugh. Probably. 6 out of 10.